はい、こんばんちは、あみさんです。ダウィッチャー3ワイドハント13回目ですね。やってまいりましょう。早速行きましょう。
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
そうですね、トリスと会いましたよ。で、ノビグラドに前回ついて、クエストだいぶ受けたので、順々にこなしていこうかなというところですね。はい。松明全然使ってないな。どうやって使うんだ。松明。これでアイテム切り替え。あれあ、こうか。なるほど。あ、おお。さあ、じゃあ、この夢のノビグラドというこのクエストからいきましょう。これですね、メインクエストになってるんですが、もうレベル7で、経験値が多分もらえない、ほとんどもらえないやつになってるんですけど、まずこれからやってみましょう。アイテムいっぱいになってないな。まあまあ持ってるな。
Oh, you don't mean to.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
これさ、これは住み着いてんじゃないの?
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
屋根裏に人が住み着いてんじゃないかな。
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already...
取っちゃっていいのかな。取っちゃまずそうだよね。
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
はい、いるね、いるね。 座敷わらしみたいなもんかな。
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
本当にいたのか。
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
あ、来たのか。どこ来たのかと。
Way to the next room is blocked.
What? あ、だ。あ、食えばいいんじゃん。これさっきの何？アクセか。ゆりかごの絵。雑なゆりかごの絵が描かれた紙。描いたのは子供のよう。
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
わあ、すげえいっぱいあるから撮りたいんだけど。ああ、撮ったらまずいよね。
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
ゆりかご？これだとゆりかご。あ。か。
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Stop. Go away. Don't do
パンを焼くかまど
that.
の
Leave
絵。
it.
だから、かまどの中は下だよね。こうか？これだ。ここになんかありますね。アード。これ取っていいか。あ、ここ関係ないの？窓あるけどさ。
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
なんだろう、取引って。
What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes, yes, yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend, not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
あ、話がついた。あ、こっちが来てる。
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs.
ゴールデンスタージョン。
Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
まだやってんね。
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery little thing. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. Could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself. Just burn some burdock in the oven. She's sure to run. Godlings detest the smoke.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a fool willing to buy it.
さあ、じゃあ、ゴールデンスタジオですか。行ってみましょうか。
Oi, beware the gutters.
じゃない。 梶原さんいたな。
Gods damn this weather.
さっきさ、これはまあまあいいね。どうでしょう。打撃、斬撃、貫通耐性。軽装備。今、中装備なんだね。軽装備で終えたい気がするんだよね。軽装備だとやっぱりあれか。防御力が。中装備。これ軽装備。軽装備で揃えてみましょう。で、これかな？竹谷さん。
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer?
中装備はいらん。これは一応取っとくか。売っちゃった？まあいいや。それは売っちゃってもいいや。で、おう。で、335もすんの？かっけえな。ディガーか。これは、リッチハンターの剣。安っ。なんでこれこんな高いの？あと、ここら辺。特になんもね。また蔵だ。よし、OK。
So long.
定期的にこれやらないとあれだな。ちょっと重量オーバーになっちゃうんで。あ、これで掲示板がある。掲示板見とく。一頭。はい、これ、良質の薪を求む永遠の炎。永遠の炎協会は最高品質の薪の購入を検討している。そのような製品を提供するものは技術的に報われるだけでなく、異教や公職との戦いにも貢献したことになる。この薪は魔術師やその類のものを家計に処すために使われるためだ。新参者へのへの警告。新参者へここに通知する。ノビグラドでは永遠の炎以外の信仰は認められていない。他の宗教に対する崇拝は異端として扱われ、法が許す限り最大限の罰則を受ける。すなわち公開の家系である。特に記じられているのは他の神の象徴を身につけること、他の神を称える儀式を行うこと、他の信仰を広めることである。泥棒に注意。先の日曜日、商人ロンゴバルディの倉庫に何者かが侵入し、蜂蜜酒の樽を盗み出しました。樽ごとにするな、これ。侵入された時間に痩せてハゲた男が独り言を言いながら樽を転がしているところが目撃されています。よく捕まったね、それ。泥棒は自分をオードリンと称する下品な歌を歌っていたとの目撃もあります。侵入者の現在の居場所をご存知の方がいらっしゃいましたら、被害者の方に、今すぐご連絡ください。困った時の緊急融資、今すぐお金が必要ですか？ビバルディ銀行の非人間族から信用がないと言われた。ぜひ当店においでください。書類の記入はいらず、質問することもありません。限度額を無制限、要は、博覧ティアンプランで。年利 700% で買えたな。すげえな。ノビガラドの、聖堂衛兵団からの依頼。共に炎を信じる者たちよ。最近、聖堂衛兵団の士官が何人か獣のように殺されている。すでに調査は開始されており、犯人はすぐに正義の手に捕まれるだろう。 衛兵を支援し、殺人者が殺人者の集団を罰したい者はすぐに近くの警備拠点へ報告してほしい。報酬が与えられる。同様にこうした盗賊を支援・幇助し、犯罪に対する証拠を隠蔽した者は拷問、投獄、死刑などの処分が行われる。ルベントはどういう意味だ。
This is the trough, and you the big one.
What?
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. Home we will go.
いやー、アクシー役に立つね。これだけで60経験値もあったね。
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Playtop, and it would be me, has the honor to announce that
Oh, we got-
betting is now there when you jinx our words. No more so as pile driver.
いいのかな。
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
全部やるぞ。
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to
こ
continue?
こまで来たらやるぞ。
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
時空を操りし者と呼ばれていた。そうなの？これ古き血脈の末裔だみたいなのはなんか聞いたことあるね。
She's a child of the elder blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
ダンデリオンって誰だったっけ？
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Ah, 何者しとる？あら。
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
ダンデライオンってあれか。エルフの人か。あ、ちょっと逃げて帰ったよな、今。 見せとったっけ。あ、どうしたの。
You fight with this!
Your time to die.
Come on!
Lost you double in the round.
Kill me!
悪党だったからやったけど大丈夫なのかな。明らかに人来ちゃいけないの。あ、ここあれだね。宝箱ってね、自分の持ち物を入れれば箱あるね。お、時が変わってるよ。
I'll never come back, you stinking scad.
お、
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
知り合いか。
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Stop walking into his sword.
Gotta get around him. Reminds me of our days of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Vergen.
で、
Told you this place was.
How long you gonna make me wait?
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine.
あいつそういう話。
Though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
え、ここにいたの？あ、これか。
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Ah, a note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
なんかあるの？
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
でもなんか竜とかな。
This the loot he got from the elves of Dolbothana.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
まだなんかあるか？あ、これだ。
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for! It's his planner!
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
さっきもらったんだっけ？クエスト関連、これだっけ？待ってよ、どこにあるの？あったかいな。ヘンドリック。何？大型船舶。イントラ。禁じられた秘宝を世界の果て、クワの伝説、応用魔術、ノードワルフ酒、古き地上、 なんて本だったっけ。アンディリオン。これ起きたわけじゃないよな。
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
どれどれ。クエストのとこにあるのかな。あ、そうでした。じゃあ読みますか。ダンディリオンの、これダンディリオンのダンデライオンだよね。ダンデライオンの、ローザバラアトレ。新規のバラが自らの色を恥じるように美しきローザは時に総白の憂鬱に浸る。運命的な礼節を脱ぎ捨て、ドワーフと共に汗をかく。ギルドルフの庭に囲まれた素敵な邸宅。モリー、シルクの肌触りを愛する彼女も情熱にとらわれれば、バラの中に身を投げ出すことを厭わない。ギルドルフ、死体安置所の隣。ベスプラ、気弱そうな外見と裏腹に様々な冒険を経験してきた。彼女に北斗七星って見たことあると聞かれれば、心がとろける思いがする。バーコーナーズ、ポンター川の河口近くの洗濯場。マーベラ。閉じた扉越しに聞こえる鳴き声は素晴らしい。だがステージに立てばいびきで彼女のわめく声は聞こえない。ビッツ、非婚畜周辺。エリハル。夜も稀な二つの顔を持つ女性。瞳の奥を見よ。騙されたくなければ。川なめし工場の隣にある仕立て屋。なるほど。場所はそれぞれあるのね。これ一人一人回っていくわけか。でも一応全部マーカーついてるから、この通り回っていけばいいってことかな。
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
これ説明
But
にな
you
るか。
have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you.
一応追い返した
Oh,
ね。
thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness. And you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh.
あは、そこを間違えたのか。
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
どういうことだ
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
物語以外の話ってわかんないからな。
Pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours?
なんか探ってるね。
I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
あ、50もないの経験値。ああ、レベル上がっちゃった。リリハル。ですね。
Welcome, welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
いや、それ以上聞く。
What happened?
聞かないってない選択肢はないだろう。
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really.
隠したい。
Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
いろんな人がいるね。さあ次、マーベラ。なかなか人の名前が覚えられないからな。 なんとかって人、錬金術師か。その人のことを調べてたってことだよね。
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked. Oh God!
できました。え？
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
ますよ。
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. A rat.
Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Jesus creepers! Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Don't step on me! If he but catches a lot,
Eeny,
he's as
meeny,
good as in
miny,
the
mo.
grave.
Catch a witcher by the toe. If he sees you, let him go. Run away and don't be slow.
アクシー。まあそういう関係ないことしてる。いいよ。
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
どうやってくれないかな。子供どけ。自分が余計なことしたからかな。アクシー。アクシー。起きなさい。どうすればいいんだ。そうだよね。君どいてよ。出れないじゃない。どっちだ。あららら。どうしようもないな、これ。 どうすればいいでしょう。ほら、暑いだろう。君とこう。一旦抜けるか、一旦抜けて戻ってくるか。よいしょ。これセーブして大丈夫かな。クイックセーブして、終了して、あ、デスクトップにしちゃった。
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he first need to find his dear old friend.
ああ、よかったよかったよかったよかった。だって、あ、次の人。あれ、あっちってなってるよ。あ、こういうの、あれ今どこにいるの？あ、こんなとこ来たな。ページはあと2つあるな。ページは何？ 8 分の1なの？まあいいや、モリーと話すということで、どっち？ここだよね。反対側だよね。近くは行けるんだよね。ちなみにこのクエストはレベル11ね。まあやっちゃおう。あ、掲示板あった。見ていきましょう。警告、毎晩家の扉で用を足すばかり。これなんか見たことあるな。詐欺師に注意。度量衡。重要。はい。トリスベルゴールド。目撃証言により、他の14人目の魔女と呼ばれ、悪名高い女魔術界の一員だったマリボーのトリスベルゴールドが、現在我々の都市に居住していることが明らかになった。彼女の潜伏先、計画、共犯者について情報を持っている者は、神と人の方によりすぐに近くの警備隊拠点へ報告する義務がある。ベクトリア住居をこの魔女に与えた者は彼女と共に家系となるだろう。あら、指名手配されていた。ヨアキム・ショーンの死亡通知、名誉ある市民の皆さん、残念ながら長年にわたって死に防止した、修税人、ヨアキム・ショーンが送生したことをお伝えします。遺体の火葬は今月末に行われます。追伸、ヨアキム・ショーンの家族は住所の公表を拒むため、お悔やみはすべて、市役所までお願いいたします。追伸、名誉を毀損するような手紙の送付をお控えください。じゃない。
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
we've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I too was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
I think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
じゃあなんかね、そういうなんだ、多分競馬って貴族の遊びなんでしょ。こんなとこにギラルと行くわけはないよね。礼服着るのもね、あんだけ嫌がったんだし。なんで自力で会いに行きましょう。こっちかな。
I've had enough of living. No loitering round here. I trusted a woman once, long ago.
どういうのもしかして。どこ？そうなんだ、街の中がここにあれだ、ファーストトラベルがあるけど、全然行ったところないところだから、ファーストトラベルなんかできようもねえな。このまま行きますか、じゃあ。これは馬乗っちゃった方がいいかな。ローチ。久しぶりに登場、ローチ。ここに掲示板がありますね。
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster. A witcher would do.
Monster?
なんか新しい展開だな。
Bad, ugly, squat
掲
in
示
the
板に貼るところを捕まえる。
If you're interested, drop by the Garen estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
部屋を貸します。海の向こうから来たルーン採掘士。世界の反対側より親愛なる友へ、私は広大な大海原を越えてそなたらの興味深い世界でやってきた。この地に住む動物たちはその地に育つ植物たち、そして何よりも人々の名前を知るために、荒々しい波は私が芸術を生み出す道具を、強欲のを使ってしまったが、ルーン細工師の役目は、そこに探求すべき世界が謎が待っている限り決してついえない。もし遠方の国オフィリからの旅人と話をし、共に時間を過ごしたいと思ったら、ブルーンビクという名の村の風車近くに設営したコンセントまで来てほしい。常に変化し続けるこの世界に繁栄があらんこと。友人の結婚式に同伴してくれる美談を求む。 譲ってください。ゆりかご中古、ただし備品に限る。レタ鍋と、貨車を交換希望。依頼下水道の怪物。これからさっき言ったのオクセンフルトの下水道によりそこに救う、怪物を退治した者には、オルギエルド・フォン・エベレックから、十分な価値のある黄金、宝石、その他の動産、詳細は王相談を与えることを告知する。怪物は罪のない人々、特に若い腐女子を好んで連れ去って命を奪っている。下水道には害獣の類がひしめき合っているので、この仕事はドラウナーを見ても、逃げ帰らないような歴戦の戦士にふさわしい。ピッチャーならなおよい。詳しくはガリンテ・ノビグラード北東部、まで、オルギエルド・フォン・エベレックが応対する。でもこれドクロマークついてるよ。ああ、これあれなんだ。追加コンテンツのやつなんだ。ちなみに、レベル11のやつがあともう一個あったな。どんどこやっていかないとね。運強化。あれどこまで行った？コーチどんどん。
Come on now. Let's go. Whoa.
こういうクエストがある。先にこっちだよ。
Go, go.
とってもいいのか。
That's it, Roach.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Let these people pass.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Downwarren's at the foot of the hill. Folk say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
ここは行ったことあるけどね。じゃあ行きましょう。もうそろそろかな。この辺全然あれだね、怪物いないね。何これ。
Sick of it all.
ああ、何結局競馬場に行かなきゃいけないわけだね。
Not all appreciate it. The races are a privilege of the wealthy.
Some of the...
We meet again, Witcher.
Yeah, managed to get here. Truth be told, hard to miss an estate this grand.
なんだ、そういうことなのか。
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control.
Oh.
And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him. Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
スタミナがある。オリと話がしたんだよ。
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice.
結局そうなのか。
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
でもそういう話になるよね。
What would you say
ほら、
to
来
a
た来た
little
来た来た。
race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle.
おー、いい
Made
ね。
in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
やるかじゃあ。
Wouldn't mind seeing if your
プランもらえん
knowledge
だっ
of
たらやる
horses
ぞ。
translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
これスタミナがあるやつだよ。
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
どこ行くんだよ。ちょっと待って、ちゃんとかけろ。いきなりコースを間違えるという。ああ、気力が。追いかけられてる。ついてるよ。移動妨害するよ。行かせねえぜ。ここからダッシュだ。よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ。負けた。くっそー。最初にコース間違えたのが。
Thank you. It was a good race against a worthy
Kura.
opponent.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
あ、それでなんだ、ファーストトラベルみたいなことできるってことか。これか？モリー。
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt? The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again?
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Hmm?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a
Une.
barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the
絶
moon.
対違うね。
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
お金貸したの？
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've
Blonde?
different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks
チリ
after
ブロンド
her.
じゃない
The
もん
way
な
he。carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change
それ
the
は妹じゃ
subject.
ないからだろ。
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
うんうん。よし、じゃあ一人で帰るのはあれなんで、
Well, well, another freak.
一緒に帰りますか。
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
そうだな。
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
到着。なんだ、これだったら、まあでも、いいか、途中でクエスト受けられたし、クエストしましょうか。
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
OK、じゃああともう一人。ローザワールあると後で。ここ大変なことになってるなんか。
Driving in slippery as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your
それは
cleavers.
ダメだろ。
Away with you, vagrant.
What's this? Didn't hear me tell you he ain't looking for no cook? Sod off!
Is it your belief Novigrad stands to gain from being annexed by Redania?
We've talked about this numerous times. Dressed for a masquerade ball. They laughed at us. Perhaps to them we looked too
下から入れるかな。
This idiotic war. Knew how the ladies in Nilfgaard dress.
Washed your hair lately? Oh, you're right. Sod off. Behind the fashion.
あれ変わってる。 反対側かな、じゃあ。反対側、あれちょっとね。反対側。あそこなんか開いてるな。あ、開いてるなじゃねえな。あれこれいけるか。これいける？止まる場所がないな。おお、どこまで落ちるんだよ。めっちゃ落ちた。そんなとこまで落ちんなよ。おお、なんか変なとこまで来たぞ。これ戻るの、これぐるっと回んなきゃいけないんじゃないの？こっち側だな。こっち側から行けそうなんだな。どの道、こっち行って、ぐるっと回るか。いいか。
You are our life, our strength, and our power.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
北線風と門。
Wonderful.
そっちなの？いや、こっちが行った方がいいな。
Folk in this city, racial hygiene's as poor as their personal.
多分
It's a waste of words.
こっちの裏、道があるように見えてるんだけどね。ここは通れない。どうしてもパルクール試してみたくなっちゃうね。よいしょ。ほらか。
It's a waste of words.
こっち側、ここかな。用心棒。
Yeah? Looking for a rise?
うん。見るから柄が悪いな。
I've had enough.
Such lovely natural
My auntie says I talk too much.
はい、買ってます。
It's a waste of words. Look, look!
これさっきの方かな。ここまで戻ってきました。この裏だよね。
Barbarian.
いや、そこさ、登れるだろ。
Greetings. The witch hunters have burnt Erebus at the stake.
鍵かかってる。鍵かかってる。
Ah.
Well, well, another freak.
ここに鍵かかってんだよな。
Oh.
もっと分かりやすいとこになるのかな。
Eternal fire.
Oh, that really got my
Quite
dander
small.
up.
Like a raw wound.
こっち行って先を打ったんだもんな。どこだ？
So what's it gonna be?
Your very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Or I'll inform the hunters you're a non-human.
Wish
to enlist, Nordling?
Yes, master?
Been to Vizima. Word is, it's more like a pit than a capital.
この上から行くのかな。ちょっともうそんなパルクールできねえよな。
What shall I whip up for supper?
My servant caught some rag picker rifling through our rubbish yesterday. Can you believe
I must
it?
see a medic.
Rabble from Valens come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
Why does the temple guard do nothing about it? They should toss them out by their coat.
The guard
Why
has
so
other things
glum?
on its mind.
The old hag
They
holding
chase
out on you?
mages now, left us to fend for ourselves.
Alas, it's
Well,
always
it's
the
not a
decent
whit
folk
better
who
than
must
here.
struggle.
Might even be worse.
Trouble?
I need a belt set with silver studs.
どこだ？あ。よしよしよしよしよし。で、
There's something here. Great to use the eye. Not good. Just wonderful.
で、そう。おお。どうですかね。これでも入り口じゃないな。あ、机 けられるって言ったら話。待って。こっち側かけたんじゃなかったっけ？そうだよね。あら？表出てきちゃった。ここじゃないと。おお。恋人。恋文。愛しのローザ。ビーゲルバットでの運命的な夜にあなたを一目見たその瞬間から私の心臓はあなただけのためのことをしている。食べることも寝ることもできなくて、主人には見習い期間を終了させると脅された。それなのに私はあなたが私を覚えているかどうかさえわからない。ローストチキンの乗った机の近くでアルバート・ビーゲルバットがお互いを紹介してくれた。私は会った時食事をしていて喉に物が詰まってむせてしまったんだ。それにあなたは笑った。その笑顔が愛らしく、とても眩しかった。この甘美な音は今も、耳の中でこだましていて、もう一度聞きたくてたまらない。お願いだ、私と会ってもらえないだろうか。一瞬でも一秒でもいい。ギルドルフの井戸の傍らで待っている。私はどうしようもないほどの恋に落ちてしまった。そのかわいそうな男に情けをかけてくれるなら、どうか来てほしい。永遠に待ち続ける苦しみを味わいたくない。あなたを献身的に愛してやまない。ギルバート・ブリスより。どういうこと？この恋文を渡す前に、ここの崖を落ちて死んじゃったの？え？これは、らしくねえか。
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
あれ、こっち来てよかったのか？
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
完全疑われてるけどね。
Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's eye. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle
What?
one?
Lost your nerve?
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Drat it! You're quick!
Well,
how long you gonna make me wait?
Bother with two swords when you can barely handle one. Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va'atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
まだまだ続きますね。ドルタン。どこにいるの？ドルタンって誰だったっけ？もう全然覚えらんないわ。学生じゃない。辞書ってどれだっけ？キャラクター、クエスト、マップ、瞑想。ドルタン。ああ、はいはいはいはいはいはい。ドワーフの鍛冶屋さんね。
Sick of it all.
夜になってしまいましたね。途中に掲示板あったよな。掲示板言ってるか。困った時の緊急融資、これはいいや。やべ。下水道、弱気虫湾、詐欺師、幽霊屋敷、一応全部取っとくか。これは、そうか、初めてか。幽霊屋敷と嘘つきの証人に気をつけろ。あらこれ、ちょっと待って。あはは。これあれだ、なんだっけ、妖精が住み着いているところ、一番初めに、今日の一番初めにやったやつだな。あれの後日談みたいなやつですね。 ノビガラドのマットな市民全員に伝える。善良な隣人からの計画を聞いてくれ。この月で4キアと商売してはいけない。彼の家は尊敬され、名誉ある家だと思われているが、彼自身は嘘つきの豚野郎だ。彼は私に、家を魅力的な値段で売った。家が取り憑かれていると知りながら、悪しき精霊が中に入ったものを苦しめている。あそこに住むなど考えられない。幽霊は今のところ物音をさせて、いたずらを行うだけだが、時間が経てばどのような悪事を働くか知れたものではない。どうしても知恵のある者はその家へ近づくべきではない。そしてデヨンキアのような詐欺師と取引はするな。あれ、新しいクエストになってるよ。またあれかな、話をつける。
Terrible time. How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your salty, you old bird? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory cracker.
何してんのよ。
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
Ah, that makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye.
Oh, Priscilla.
Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
そうですか。ここに。全然でもあれだな。物が増えてねえな。いいや。はい。さて。日没時にキングフィッシャーインでゾルダンと会う。もうちょっと進められるかな、時間的に。そうだ、2時間やってて、これましかほとんど出なかったよな。まあ、こっち側には行ったけどさ。じゃあまあいいや、とりあえず行きましょうか。そのまま歩いていくか。日没。これ、今行けば大丈夫かな？日暮れてるよね。夜の10時だし。でも人がバンバン出てくるから本当覚えられないんだよな。人物辞典をもうちょっと活用してちゃんと誰が誰なのか理解していかないといけないね。おう、よかったよかった。話進んだ。 これトリスト最初にあったとこか。
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Let's go, pretty sure.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
聖堂なんとかなんですよね。Oh?
I know him!
Huh?
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. You've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
なるほど。
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheep-dip.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
レベル上がった思うた。ああ、ここの人たちはみんなこういう格好するんだね。経験値800も入ったらそれはレベル上がるよな。だって1500で上がるんだから。さて、いやまあ時間なんで今日は終わりにしますけど、 レベル12だな、これ。じゃあ、このまま引き続きやりますか。あと、これだな。ここら辺ですね。ここら辺やっていきましょうか。もうレベル11のやつが、あと、屋敷はもう一度訪ねる。あと、ゴドリングだ、そうだ、ゴドリングね。フェンシングの訓練、はいはいはい。手がかりを。あ、これ、左の縦の、あれか、マークは、この地域なんだね。ベレンか、普通のやつは太陽なのかな。あ、地域じゃないのか。あれ、ベレンもノビグラドも一緒か。なんだろうな。まあいいや。なんかもうほんと、1個クエストを消化するためになんか3つぐらい増えてる気がするんだよな。どんどん溜まってくんだけど。まあいや、まあレベル的にはまあ、この幽霊屋敷はまあ、とりあえずどっかで顔を出すとして、まあとりあえず、ここだな。このメインクエストのジュニアを探せですか。これは、引き続きやっていきましょう。はい。レベル15だからもう、あと4だよね。違う、3か。11のやつが4か。これはもう早めにやんないとダメですね。うん。はい。ということで、今日ほとんど戦闘なかったですけど、ちょっとドアップで終わりにしましょう。それでは。